a slide and it did not work. Hello everybody, welcome to the channel. Today I am going to be organizing my pantry the way the home edit does it. So in this video, you will either see me successfully organize my pantry, or, you know, it can't be as bad as it is now. So, here's my pantry. Alright, I'm actually going to show you a little bit closer, but in a minute. For Christmas, I asked for some, and I got them. So I'm probably going to need more. So this may be a couple day video, but we'll see. So I have been obsessed with the home edit. Just obsessed. I love how organized it is. I love how you can just find everything. And for somebody, if I put something away in a place where I can't see it, I forget it exists. So having my own apartment now, the pantry is a problem. I lose things in there, I don't know what I have, and it doesn't look very nice and just overwhelms me altogether. So I've got some pantry organization stuff. I would probably have to buy a little bit more, but I'm going to organize my pantry like the home edit, and hopefully it'll look that good. I'm also taking tips from a couple other places, mostly the home edit, but Becky and Chris also did a pantry organization video, and yeah, some of the inspiration is going to come from that too, because she had some good ideas as well. So, let's get going. I've got food containers, and I've got like a can organization thing. I guess I should show you the state of my pantry so we can do a before and after, huh? Alright, so this is the state of my pantry right now. Yeah, it's hard, it's a weird shape, so it's hard to find things already. Most of my organizing is putting these hooks up, which has been actually really helpful. But the thing is that it goes way far back there, so it's also really difficult to see what you have. So I'm hoping to solve that problem, and I'm hoping to solve the everything just needs to be more contained problem. So we'll see where we end up. So I feel like I should have done this in steps, just in case my way turns out to be the right way. But I was unpacking, well, I built this. This is gonna hold cans and things. And then I also started unpacking my containers, and these were such great containers. I'm gonna link them below, probably, with my little handy Amazon affiliate links, because they also came with cups and spoon measures, which I didn't have. So it's perfect. Awesome. Awesome, can you tell I'm excited? All right, I'm gonna finish getting the rest of these out, and then I think I'm gonna have to attack this slightly differently. Because in the home edit, they say to take everything out of the pantry, and I've been avoiding doing that, but I just think it might end way better if I actually do that. So this kitchen might get really messy for a minute. And welcome back. Welcome back. I've been putting off ending this pantry video for a little while because I ended up having to buy a couple more organizational things online, but also I've been kind of putting it off because in my head it's like, if I end the video, then that means I can't do any more organizing and rearranging. So it's about a week and a half past when I filmed the first part, and I think I've finally cracked the code. And like, some organization might still happen, but I think we're at a pretty freaking good spot. So I'm gonna show you what I did. Phone, what? So I'm gonna show you what I did. So, and here are the lessons learned. If you're redoing your pantry, a couple things that you need to do. Number one thing, you do actually need to take everything out of your pantry. I tried so hard to avoid that, but you do. You do have to take everything out, because if everything's in there, then your brain won't be able to see new ways to do it, and you'll just make minor changes that don't actually help the whole function of the pantry. And actually, number two, which should be number one, is use the space for a little while first to see if it works or doesn't work. Like, I've been living in this apartment using this pantry for about 3 or 4 months now. Wow, is that right? Since October. So I've been using it for a while. I know what works, I know what really doesn't work, and I know where I kind of like to have things so I can grab them. So, rule number 1, use the space for a little while so you can really see what doesn't work. Number 2, take everything out of your pantry. And number 3 is use space-saving organizational hacks that I will show you right now. All right, are you ready for this? Here's a before, so you really remember how bad it was. And here's the after. So here's how I'm gonna show you this. First thing, disclaimer, this is the budget way of doing this. If I had had more of a budget, I would have bought more space-saving things so that I could have made everything look a little more monotone. Second disclaimer is this is the best way to organize it for my brain, because my brain, I need to see everything that I have or I forget that it exists, like immediately. So that's the approach that I took. You can see everything and everything takes up as little space as absolutely possible. So here we go. I organize it kind of broadly. Breakfast stuff is on top. Dinner, lunch stuff is in the middle. Then we have like kind of snacks, condiments, and we've got like take to lunch things on the bottom, and then some kind of miscellaneous, I guess. So anyway, I took cereal out of the cereal boxes to put them in these containers because it takes up less space. It takes up less space and they're prettier and you can see what they are. So main things there. Second thing, stuff I don't need is back there because this goes really far back and you can't get anything. You won't be able to see how far back that goes, but it's annoying. All right, second thing that I did with this cereal area is I put a cardboard box on the bottom back here so that I could put stuff on it like those granola bars so that I can see stuff behind the initial level of things. Does that make sense? So if I pull all of these things out to the edge, then there's dead space in the back. So I put that box there to raise up anything I need to see in the back. And there's pistachios there as well. So that creates kind of a couple tiered system. And same thing, there's milk on top of the milk box back there. All right, second thing is this can organizer. It's amazing. I got it for Christmas and I love it. I put some sparkling water cans in here too because I had a room and I did it. And I don't have a can holder for my fridge yet, which I will have to get soon. All right, and then I have kind of the grains and pastas over here. Again, I put a shoebox back there to raise up the second level of stuff so I can see everything. And then I took all the pastas out of the original containers and put them in these plastic clear ones because they stand up a lot better than the bags and you can actually see what's in them. All right, down to this level. I've got snacks because in this house, we like snacks. We take them on the go when we're going places and we like to eat a lot of small meals a day rather than a couple big ones. So snacks, granola bars. So this is more snacks and treats. And then we have like energy drinks, hydration drinks, electrolyte drinks. And then we've got condiments right here on this little Lazy Susan that I stole from my mom. So you can just turn it and get whatever you want. And then back there you'll see the pistachio box. And then there are also kitchen garbage bags back there. All right, so I fit my vacuum there, but that's not what we're looking at, so we'll move that. So I got these off of Amazon, super cheap. They look really nice. I got these ones instead of like ones you couldn't see through, so that I would be able to see everything that's in these. So the chips kind of were falling off the shelf, right? So I put them in this to help keep them contained and it's really worked. And then I put the potatoes in here, one so that we can see them, and two so that they don't roll all over the place. Next we've got drinks, backup drinks, and chips for breakfast, not breakfast, for work lunches. So that's how we've organized that. And then there are a bunch of bags down here and tools, which that's a good place for the tools, but I need to consolidate the bags. That's the only thing left. Then I did put these hooks on the back of the door to hold the, what's this called? To hold the little mini broom and the chef's coat. So even utilizing the back of the pantry. There you go. All right, so there you go. That's my pantry organization video. I hope those tips were helpful. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you want to see me organize other areas of my house or how I've already organized other areas of my house, let me know in the comments. Because I love to organize and I love recording my organization even more. So if you like this video, give it a like. It really helps and takes like 2 seconds. I really appreciate it. So give this video a like, subscribe if you aren't already, and hit the bell so you get notified when I post new videos. And I will see you on the next one.